disappearance of 20-year-old Frederick Valentich while on a 125-mile training flight in a Cessna 182L light aircraft over Bass Strait in Australia on the 21st of October 1978. Described as a flying saucer enthusiast, Valentich radioed Melbourne Air Traffic Control that he was being accompanied by an aircraft about 1,000 feet above him, that his engine had begun running roughly, and finally reported, "It's not an aircraft." There were belated reports of a UFO sighting in Australia on the night of the disappearance. However, Associated Press reported that the Department of Transport was skeptical a UFO was behind Valentich's disappearance, and that some of their officials speculated that Valentich became disorientated and saw his own lights reflected in the water, or lights from a nearby island, while flying upside down. Frederick Valentich. Frederick Valentich had about 150 total hours flying time and held a Class 4 instrument rating which authorized him to fly at night but only in visual meteorological conditions. He had twice applied to enlist in the Royal Australian Air Force but was rejected because of inadequate educational qualifications. He was a member of the Air Training Corps, determined to have a career in aviation. Valentich was studying part-time to become a commercial pilot but had a poor achievement record, having twice failed all 5 commercial license examination subjects, and as recent as the previous month had failed 3 more commercial license subjects. He had been involved in flying incidents, straying into a controlled zone in Sydney, for which he received a warning, and twice deliberately flying into cloud, for which prosecution was being considered. According to his father Guido, Frederick was an ardent believer in UFOs and worried about attacks from UFOs. Details. Valentich radioed Melbourne Flight Service at 7:06 p.m. to report an unidentified aircraft was following him at 4,500 feet and was told there was no known traffic at that level. Valentich said he could see a large unknown aircraft which appeared to be illuminated by 4 bright landing lights. He was unable to confirm its type, but said it had passed about 1,000 feet overhead and was moving at high speed. Valentich then reported that the aircraft was approaching him from the east and said the other pilot might be purposely toying with him. Valentich said the aircraft was orbiting above him and that it had a shiny metal surface and a green light on it. Valentich reported that he was experiencing engine problems.